Well, welcome everybody. Welcome. This is our very first live lesson for early childhood educators. Oh my gosh, this is so great. This is fantastic. Since I've been planning this, I've been literally just sort of jumping up and down, waiting to get into this. My name is Michael Hilkemeyer, and I'm the course developer and facilitator of the accredited online PD, Harness Technology in Early Childhood Education. Welcome, everybody. This is absolutely fantastic. I hope that that if you're watching this, that you come in and join in the chat. You don't have to have your mic on. You don't have to have your video on. You can send me chats throughout the session, which will only go for about half an hour. Tonight's session is just a meet and greet. It is your chance to be able to get to know me, and if you like, for me to get to know you. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited about this. I'm really looking forward to many more of these wonderful live lessons. So, in order for me to be able to get into your heads and find out just how I can help you achieve your goals with technology integration in your early learning environments. Our online PD has had so many great reviews, and the numbers keep going. And these lessons are designed then to further boost the capabilities or capacity. It's a capacity building session, way to be able to build, to help you achieve your goals. This is just, I'm kind of a bit lost for words at the moment. This is just fantastic. So to begin the session tonight, like I said, this is a meet and greet session, and I'll begin by introducing myself a bit more so you get to know me. And like I said before, if you want to introduce yourself, that's perfectly fine. You can do it through the chat if you want it. No video, no mic, that's fine. Join in anytime you like. Okay, so a little bit about myself. I have over, say 15 years now of teaching experience. I've taught in both primary and secondary. You might ask, why then, am I doing a course on early childhood? Well, throughout my, to answer that question for you, throughout my my teaching experience, I developed a real passion for technology integration, and particularly the development of student ICT capability. ICT standing for Information and Communication Technology. Many of us just know it as technology. Other words known as digital literacy, digital technology. So you'd be interested to know about digital technology, how to use digital technology in early childhood education. Moving on from that point, okay, why am I doing a course in early childhood? Well, throughout, from this passion that I developed, I completed my master's in education in ICT in education, in which a major component of that was instructional design. And through that, I learned of the importance of learning progression. Now, like literacy, numeracy, and all other key learning areas, literacy and numeracy in primary education are particularly of high significance. But ICT capability is also of high significance as we continue to go into the 21st century, into a ICT dominated society, where it is important that children learn, not from primary, not from secondary, but right from the start in the foundational part in early childhood education and care. It's very important that that children do that. At this that early childhood educators learn that that it is important that exposure just does not sufficiently develop ICT capability. So just giving them technology won't help. You need support, you need scaffolding, you need support, and you need evidence-based and research-based teaching strategies to be able to develop the technological literacy and also their ICT capability. To top that off, you also need to be able to embed real formative assessment strategies in early childhood practices as well, to be able to give you a starting point about what a child is ready, where they are from the start with technology learning. So, in terms of learning progression, it needs to start from the very beginning. And actually got a slight little confession to make. I began developing courses for primary education. And then I did early child education, and I really should have done early childhood first. But that's something that that has been fixed now, and so what I hope is going to happen is that I'm going to eventually complete all the fully optimize all the courses. When I say optimize, I mean give you all the resources, all the strategies, all the skills and knowledge and understanding that you need in the early childhood course. Then I'll connect the primary education course, and this will help those people then also in the PD12 or PD6 area as well. Okay, so that's all about learning progression and a little bit about, about why I'm doing this course. If you're watching this course, if you're already in this course, watching this, this Zoom meeting, either now, or you're watching this recording later on, it is obvious already that that you share an interest with colleagues, like-minded colleagues, who have the desire to effectively integrate technology in their learning environments. So that there already is that sort of happening. Got a bit of a dry throat. So why integrate? Just two other reasons, really. To give children the opportunity to make sense of their technological surroundings, so that they can identify the technology in their everyday lives. My two best personal favorites is, first of all, because of the global emphasis on technology integration in the curriculum. There's a lot. In the Australian curriculum, we have, in the primary education system, we have a big emphasis on technology integration, particularly ICT capability development throughout key learning areas that you can use, which is in literacy and numeracy, throughout many key learning areas. You can use ICT to enhance the learning. And that's basically it, really. The emphasis on technology integration in curriculums, and also the development of ICT capability as a result of the use of technology in key learning areas. All this, this is all pretty much covered in our online PD courses for teachers. Okay, so speaking about our online courses, speaking about the best value for you in our online PD workshop for preschool teachers, kindergarten teachers, and even early childhood teachers. Getting the best value for you when you join it are these live lessons. Now, I just want to go through this very carefully and help you understand. These lessons are for you. They are for you to be able to personalize and to be able to, if you want, why not test my knowledge? See, what can I help you with? Test my knowledge, personalize the lessons. I would much rather put together a lesson based on your needs. That focuses on your needs, than do anything else. That's how you'll get the best value from the online course itself, and that's through the live lessons that I will have in the course. So it is important that that if you want this to happen, that you communicate to me either via through the live lesson yourself. And like I said, you don't have to do it through the microphone. You don't have to have the video on. You can just send me a chat message, and let me know what sort of things you'd like help with. What can I do? What can I put, what lesson can I put together for, for you next time? And I'll take note of that, and I'll let you know my progress of that lesson and when the lesson will be broadcasted, so that you can really get the best value from it, get the best value from me. So, in other way, if you can't attend the live lessons at a time, all lessons will be recorded. All lessons will be recorded. And, so if you want to communicate to me as well about, a particular challenge that you might have, an issue you might have with technology integration, you can email me as well. And you can find that on our website address. Another thing, online courses like ourselves, like that we have here, they are quite proven to be a great source of knowledge, skills, and understanding for like-minded teachers in early childhood, primary, and secondary. Another name for them would be peer learning communities or professional learning communities. And for example, there are many opportunities for you to collaborate and to collaborate and discuss with colleagues from far-flung locations about many different things. In our early childhood courses, well, in all our courses, actually, there is a opportunity there for you to discuss the topic in a session, to answer questions, to reflect on your practices, and so on. But another added bonus or value for you and your colleagues, particularly this is just if you want to perhaps maybe get a number of your colleagues into the course at one time, this is a great opportunity. Excuse me. What I'm talking about is that I've now added a bonus session, bonus part to online courses. So, what we have initially, we have our online course itself, where you have discussions, you can reflect and so on. As a part of that, there was also a link that I will give you to a separate online peer learning community, completely separate part of the course, in which which will be like a real sort of like encapsulated sort of environment for you and your colleagues. It can be completely personalized. To give you an example, so your school would maybe want to enroll a number of people in the course, and we can add you to this peer learning community that I've created for you, and customize to your needs. What will happen is in this community that you will be in, you will work on various authentic tasks and projects that you yourself have initiated. Now, I'll just repeat that. You will be working on authentic tasks or projects that you initiated. So you might have a particular a project, a case study that you might want to work with on your colleagues with. And one of the ways that you can do that is, right, okay, tell me the project and I will work with you in the project, okay? Through this process, you'll have, you'll be able to deepen your understanding of the use of technology in early childhood education. And I will, the whole project will be facilitated by myself to transfer your knowledge and skills and understanding from the training that you would have acquired in the course itself, in the online workshop, to the early childhood learning environment where you work, or the teaching situations that you are in. And all these features in the peer learning environment, peer learning community, they are all designed to enhance and to build a community of learners. So if you can just imagine working together in an online PD over a course of a year, or course during, over a period of time, for example, and just working together with colleagues, being facilitated by myself, where I give you the strategies, I'll help you with ideas. You test me to the limits to be able to achieve your goals. That's the sole purpose of these peer learning communities. So so there's two opportunities there, just sort of summarizing all that. Two opportunities there for you. First is that in the online workshop, you get to discuss, reflect, collaborate with colleagues, from far-flung locations. At the same time, they might be at the same time as you. You can, reply to someone else's comment about things, share ideas. It really is a fantastic opportunity for you as a teacher. If you want to go further than that, I can put you and your colleagues from your learning environment, from your school or from your early childhood education center or care center, into a peer learning community where you can just be encapsulated all together in one on a particular project or task that you've initiated yourself, and I facilitate your knowledge, skills, and understanding in that area, while you also continue to go through the course. So online peer learning communities, like this, are available 24 hours, 7 days a week. So you can access them, whatever you want. The same with the course. Access the course anytime you want. And as long as if you've subscribed, you can continue past your subscription time, cancel anytime you want. If you've paid the once-off payment, then you have 12-month access. Traditional PD in technology integration models tends to teach specific skills which are not drawn from teachers' curricula, and are not therefore authentic at times. And this is what I hope that I achieve for you in this online workshop, that it is going to be authentic. And the only way that it can be authentic is that if you initiate a task or project while you're doing it. That's the only way. And coming back again to making it personalized, it is, it takes me back, it reminds me of primary education, just early childhood education, just teaching, personalizing learning for a student. In which case, you're my student, but I can only help you if you tell me what your needs are, what your goals are. I can put together live lessons for you, and everything. So we aim to fix this problem in our online workshop by engaging you, the participant, in authentic tasks, applying technology skills in your specific instructional contexts or classroom settings. And, at the beginning of all peer learning community projects, you'll be asked to initiate ideas for projects that can possibly be used in your teaching positions. That's how you can authenticate it. Moving on now to the final part of this session tonight, which is about building your capacity as a teacher. And I know I want to sit this over and over again, but it's all about the live lessons. This is how this is how you can help us build your capacity. Personalizing the lessons, communicating with me either through the live lessons yourself, or by email that that you might have got from our website as a result of missing the live lesson. Building teacher capacity is about personalizing the teaching strategies for every individual, like us, for students. And I'd much rather be putting together a lesson based on your needs than than constructing something that may be non-responsive to your needs. So otherwise, what I would be doing is, I will be asking through polls, my social media networks, about the needs of teachers and trying to gather something from that. But you, being my online student, have first priority. You're my first priority, and I want to be able to make sure that I am enabled, that I can build your capacity as a teacher. in relation to your knowledge, skills, and understanding of technology integration strategies in early childhood education. So by helping, again, I know I've said this before, by helping to, to personalize lessons, another thing that you also are doing is you're also helping building the capacity of other teachers as well, other future participants in the course. I'll be taking, ideas from live lessons and putting them and using them to build on the course and the workshop, so that future participants can learn from past participant ideas and strategies and projects, and be able to really continue to provide continual professional learning for early childhood teachers. So the more participants provide feedback in the form of requesting personalized lessons, the better it will be. And I can then transform the online workshop using this information for future participants. So that concludes tonight's very first lesson. And oh wow, this has been fantastic. I'm truly am looking forward to the future live lessons that I'm going to be doing, going back to my roots and really helping and teaching online students how to build the capacity in technology integration strategies, to improve the knowledge, skills, and understanding in that area. I am so looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to it. Visit our website. I publish a new article every month on how to use digital technology in early childhood education every month. You can subscribe and receive emails in which you will receive bonus subscriber emails, such as being the first to know about huge discounts. You can just sort of drag your colleagues in and say, come and join me in this course, using those discount, coupons. You can subscribe, $25 a month to join the course. And you could also just do a one-off payment of $200 for 12-month access. So thank you so much. Whether you are watching this now live or you're watching the recording, thank you so much for being a part of this first live lesson. And I look forward to seeing you in the next live lesson in our accredited online PD, Harness Technology in Early Childhood Education Today.